And what is up, everybody? Man, do we have a long night planned for you guys. If you go check that matches page, I'll be, well, I'm committing to all those games through, I believe, 11 o'clock Eastern. Of course, I will step aside, take breaks, if other casters decide they want to step in. But, yeah, for now, I'm looking forward to 6 matches here on Channel 1, starting with, I believe it's 6, could be 7, pretty sure it's 6. Starting with Dreadnought versus Honey Badgers. Dreadnought looking for the come up here. Still in that silver division, playing Honey Badgers up in that gold division. So Honey Badgers trying to stave off that drop into the silver tier there, whereas Dreadnought are trying to obtain that come up into gold. So I'm expecting a solid, a really, really good game here. Both teams with something to gain, something to gain, and both teams with something to lose. And hydrate I will. I just filled up my glass of water. So here we go. Here's gulp number 1. Water, good. And I don't believe you heard that. That's I just got a Windows notification that you didn't hear because I have this this new system as of a few weeks ago. That makes it you don't actually hear those system sounds, and I have actually have a proper slider here, up and down, right in front of me. It's actually really awesome. But you might be wondering, why am I talking so much about everything but this game? I believe we're in a bit of a delay pattern at the moment. I believe Honey Badgers, or let me double check. I might have them backwards. I do. It is Dreadnought currently seeking a substitute, as far as I'm aware. Actually, I did not let them know they can start, so give me 1 second. I'm going to mute. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So letting the teams know that the cast is ready when they are, but we are also aware. Oh, kitten, what are you doing? What even was that? I have no idea. She knocked something over. That was my cat. She just wanted to say hello. Her name is Hazelnut. She's a sweetheart most of the time. Just don't scratch that back end of her back there, not down near the tail. She does not like that on her backside. She does not like that at all. She will bite your hand. You can pet her belly all you want. She has no problem with that. If you touch that, like that lower back, she just doesn't like being scratched there. She's fun though. She's a sweetheart. What's going on, chat? I see a lot of people here. Yes, Captain Wigglepants, Hazelnut. It's a proper cat name in that I actually didn't have her name for a while. I just called her Kitten for a really long time, and then because I couldn't settle on a name, I couldn't figure out a proper name, and I couldn't remember what the name that the shelter had given her. And so for a long time she was just Kitten, and that's what she still responds to, Kitten, even though she's getting much bigger. Then one day I picked her up and she smelled like hazelnut for some reason. The smell went away very, very quickly, so it probably wasn't even her. And I was like, well, you are a nut, so there you go, Hazelnut. Proper cat name. Proper, you know. Because of course I think she's a nut. She's a cat. All cats are nuts. For sure, Drippy Jakey. A lot of people in the chat. Alex them, FMJ, Freshy Fresh No, Tom Wet Toes. That's a fun name. Bird Friend popping in. Pretty sure isn't one of these your teams? Yeah, Honey Badgers. Where are you at? Zori TV, what's up, man? Hunter Walden. Captain Wigglepants. I frequently call her Hazel, yeah. Yeah, I call her Hazel for short. Snipe Dash, what's up, man? Unsound Dash, uh-oh. We got a Dash war. Hazel is a good name. It also, you know, it has that, at least for me, my generation would see that as a, as like an elderly name. Bot side is your buddy? Botto side. That's awesome. Supporting your friend, that's awesome. I love seeing that. Absolutely love seeing that. And Bird friend not playing because she currently has a life. I can appreciate that. I have no idea what that's like, but I can appreciate that. Retier, friends with Bird friend. So yeah, I am excited to cast this game, and as they sort out their substitute situation, I look forward to it. I'm pretty sure, I believe I heard them say that they are both using subs in this one, and as I look over the rosters, yes, Novus looks to be a sub here for Honey Badgers. So maybe you know, because that can have an effect. Even, you know, even it's not even a matter of skill. It's the familiarity you have with your teammates that makes a really big difference. And give me 1 second to respond to Thane. So I've let them know that we can push up to that 15 minutes after here for the cast, since we're not on a tight schedule at the moment. But at 15 minutes, if we can't get the game started, we will have to pull out, which is unfortunate. We don't like to do that, but things are as they are, and of course, you know, it is what it is. Every time J-Train plays, we need a train whistle. You know, that's funny. I keep having this idea pop into my head. I want a soundboard, because sometimes I like to, you know, do applause, but me clapping doesn't. That's not applause. I mean, it technically, but you know what I mean. It's not really applause. Can I go choo choo like that? I just did choo choo. Okay, it appears we'll be playing 3v3. So may just be seeing this one 3v3 as am I getting, are you guys seeing lag right now? Video lag? Things being choppy? Let me know in the preview screen there. Okay. And we are going to get started. All right, so we'll be playing 3v3. And away we go there. It will be Undarb getting it off of that Joust. J-Train trying to send it back to Undarb. Undarb does get it back, but is going to get stunned out there on the far side. By Bada's side, a couple of stuns. Undarb gets free. J-Train setting him up. Undarb trying to send that one in, but it will bounce off of the bottom post there. Undarb going to send that one back. Hitting Cincinnati guy. And there's our first goal. Round 1, 2 points to Honey Badgers. And for anyone not aware, for years, Echo Arena was 3v3. If you go back and watch videos from ESL, it is all 3v3. And pubs were 3v3 all up until VRML. And shortly after VRML decided on 4v4 and started in 4v4, pubs followed suit. And that was right about the same time we got that first Quest beta to release. And so for all of you that started with the Quest beta, if you don't remember, good shot there. Gets by the goalie, good for the 2. So for all of you that started on the Quest and don't recall 3v3, it's because we swapped to 4v4 literally right as you guys were joining. I'm pretty sure the beta in that beta, the 4v4 was the beta testing of 4v4 as well for the pub matches. And so while you guys were on your beta, we were still playing 3v3 on the live version. And then once that patch got applied to the live game, everybody was 4v4. So that's how that happened. So that's why you know, the minimum of 3 per team. That's why 3v3, it's one of those things, if you can avoid 3v3, we prefer not 3v3, and in fact, it's not something you can opt into, generally speaking. As far as this match in particular, I'm a caster right now, wearing my caster pants. And that's how that works. So it will be Dreadnought here with his Shout's advantage once again. Only 2.5 minutes off the clock currently. 6-0 for Honey Badgers at the moment. Pass down there, a little miscommunication. That Che picks it up quickly, sending it in for the 3. And I gotta be interesting about the 4v4 to the 3v3. It actually started, it was one of those things for a long time. There were some people, I was one of them, I can confidently say, that wanted the game to push past 3v3. But there was a lot of folks, you know, caught, you know, stuck in their habits. They preferred what worked. There's a good another 3 there. But it was Pizza League, which I'm pretty sure Wit was the main force behind Pizza League, as far as I remember. And Pizza League was the first. That one's good for a 2 there. Pizza League was the first time that 4v4 was tried earnestly, and it was purely experimental. Purely experimental. And it was one of those things like, if we like it, you know, we'll like it, and if we don't like it, then no harm done. And everybody loved it. Once everyone started getting into the groove, that's gonna be 3 in a row here. Once everyone got, you know, used to 4v4, and then went back to 3v3, a lot of people didn't like, I'm one of them, didn't like 3v3 anymore. Because it's slower. It's a much slower paced version of the game. There's a lot more space to work with, which means defense, you know, doesn't quite have as much. That's 4 in a row. Will Echo be 5v5 soon? I don't see it in the, you know, on the horizon. Maybe someday. I know Essen is a big proponent of 5v5, but I think because of the nature of the game, as this one just gets sent out, does find the hands there of the lander, sending it in. Halfway through round 1, they're gonna get there first on the board there. Good for the 3. But I think the reason we're gonna be stuck with 4v4, at least for a long time, is the nature of boosting in the game and the fact that 4v4 gives you an even 2 pairs. Whereas in 3v3, you kind of always had someone like right now, you see that chain is up there. Cincinnati guy is back here by himself. He has no boost partner here. Now you could coordinate something, but then, you know, you're stacking up your formation a bit much. Anchor shot there, gonna go wide. And so there tended to always be one man, one person floating free with no boost partner. That'll push him back up to 17 here. 17 ahead. And so in 4v4, you get the even pairs, so there's always someone, basically always someone to boost with, unless one of your teammates boosted off one of the enemies. You got a good leech. And so that's why I don't expect the 5v5 to be as supported as 4v4 was, simply because you'll get back to always having that man, that person, excuse me, that person kind of being stranded frequently. Now, that kind of does play into the idea of getting back to, you know, maybe a more stay-at-home style defenseman, but I like, right, because that would kind of potentially, not necessarily, encourage that style of play and make it the style of play, whereas right now, we do still have stay-at-home defensemen like YouTube.com, Mojoli's like that as well, Blenders, excuse me, Desirable is like that as well. They like playing that back line. They like playing pretty far back. But it's not the only option. You can play more aggressive. You can have a four-man, you know, you can have 4 players forward. You don't, you know, running the 2 stacks. A shot there going to go a little bit wide. And where, you know, the 4v4 allows for those options, whereas 5v5 kind of, you know, soft encourages everyone to push more towards that style. What's up, Caesar? So I'm talking while working the camera, so I'm not able... If I'm talking and working the camera at the same time, I can't read the chat as well. And if I'm reading the chat and working the camera, I can't talk at the same time. But that one going to be shoveled in, although it's going to make its way to the far side. Cincinnati guy going to pick that one up. And bring that one in. Good stop there. Bottas side, sending that one out. Going to bounce towards the near side wall. Since the halfway mark. That was, I believe it was 18-3 at 5 minutes. There's a shot. That's going to go in. But if we take that... In the second half of this game, it's 5-3. So I'm expecting a much closer round 2, because it looks like Dreadnought finally got, finally found their footing here. And, you know, uh-oh. Although another stuff there on that offensive joust. Chain trying to pick this one up. Gets a hand on it, slaps it away. Parts of trap. These 2 players, yeah. Bottaside thought about it. He's going to dump that one in, but they're right in the hands of the Cincinnati guy. And too fresh, don't worry too much about it. Things happen. Ooh, oh. And that'll end round 1. 24-3, although that will ultimately register as 23-3 on the website, I'm pretty sure. And what is going on, sir? Where's my animation? There it is. I don't know what that was about. Probably the replay. That's all right. Here we go. Getting those scores in. We should have stats on the board here. So like I said, so that we end the first half of that game 18-0. The second half of that game 7-3. So I am expecting a much tighter second round here. I'm expecting yes, I'm expecting a much tighter second round. Look at that, J Train and Undarb, excuse me. I think I said Unbarb a few times there. I apologize. Undarb, both of 11 points apiece, which would actually be a much bigger split, but one of those shots went off of a head. I think maybe 2 of them, in fact. No, it was just one. It's 11, 11, 22. So we're just missing 2 points here. But off of that joust there, Chain with it far side. Chain sending it up to Lander. Lander sending it up. Looking for a bounce pass. Does get it to Chain, who inverts. Good inversion. That one getting loose. Good pickup there by Lander. There you go. Dreadnought making themselves known. Saying that round one was a fluke. And that's fair as well. You know, I'd like to point out that there is a mechanical difference between 4v4 and 3v3. A strategic difference, I should say, rather. And that's why sometimes you'll see situations where a team, one of their players will drop, and suddenly they start playing better. And some folks might think, that player must have been holding them back. No, usually it's more the other team hasn't practiced 4v3, and so they continue playing in a 4v4 style, and the team with 3 is able to take advantage of that. And so that's why if you're in a scrim, and someone on your team drops, someone on the other, good read there by bot side. If you're in a scrim and one of the if somebody drops on either team, keep playing. You want that. Cincinnati looking for a sleek pass there. Double stun comes out. He gets it back. Looking to send that one to J-Train, who's going to get that one on the rebound. Goalie comes out to play it. The shot there is going to ding off the post. So yeah, any organic opportunity you get to practice 4v3, whether you have 4 or 3, take that opportunity. Practice that situation, because it will happen. And you don't want to be that team that gets the man advantage and then scuffs it because you didn't know how to play against 3. And there you go. That one taking a minute. Minute 9 seconds. Honey Badgers are on the board here in round 2, tying this one up 2 minutes in. I would also suggest, because you can see again that Chain is contesting that offensive joust. Consider trying the PE joust on offense as well, because it will give you that extra second or even a half a second. Might not sound like a lot, but I can assure you, as a quarterback, you will notice the difference immediately. Ooh, that was a good juke there by Lander, but they get right back to him, turning it over. J-Train setting it up. Then we're going to go very close to the goal, but right in the hands of Botaside, who's just not going to let any of those easy ones float in. Botaside going to anchor clear that one. Does get out. Going to take a few bounces there in the hands of Chain. Chain sending in a shot. It's in the bubble. He has an opportunity. Chain getting there. Good leech there by Lander, sending out the goalie. Chain taking the shot. He hits it. I would say, Southern Sniper, record your matches. I would encourage everybody, no matter what, if you are able to, record POV in any capacity. Record all your games. You never know when you're gonna want or need that recording. Literally, it could be someone is claiming you broke some rules, or maybe someone else broke some rules, or maybe you broke a record, or anything like that. Record your games. Be sure to record your games. If you can. J-Train really wanted to take that shot, but the goalie's in the goal. Something coming across, looking for Cincinnati guy. Will track that one down under pressure. Good juke on the wall to get away from that. Sends it back to J-Train. We're going to reorient. J-Train sending it back there to Undar. Undar bringing it in. Going to go for the 1v1. Hits it. We're tied up again. I told you. I called it. I did call it. I did call it. I said, after the second half of the first round, it's going to be a much closer second round. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Chain with it. Yeah, definitely consider the PE boost on offensive joust. A lot of top-level teams have been doing that. Nice shot! Right now would be a good time for a soundboard with a round of applause. J train with it there. Far side tube, sending it one across Undarb, sending it down. Hitting Cincinnati guy, who was under pressure there. Lander gonna get the stun. Taps that one back towards mid, still loose. Good chain there. They're gonna chase after this one. They get there. Chain with it now. In a 2v2 here. Sending it up. Ooh, just out of reach of a Lander, and Undarb will send that one away. Chain getting it back. Pocket pick there by Cincinnati guy. Chain gets it right back again. 4 minutes to go here in the second round. Chain, underhanded shot. Looking for that bottom corner pocket. Can respect that one. He goes a little bit wide. Now in the hands of Botaside here. Botaside sending it up. Chain 1v1 is going to hit the top corner pocket. And they are up by 5. The Honey Badger's here with his Joust advantage. Cincinnati guy over to Undarb. Undarb. Moving this one up. Sending it through. Does get it up there to J-Train. J-Train with it now. Over to Cincinnati guy. Cincinnati guy sending it back across. It's Undarb. Undarb wants to send it back to J-Train, but a little bit out of reach. J-Train with it, sending it up. It's Cincinnati guy. Cincinnati guy wants to go 1v1. Goes off the back wall. And doesn't quite get it in. Chain is going to get that one cleared. Does get all the way out. Good chain there from Honey Badgers. They did split up. Better chain from Dreadnought. Ellender. They're up by 7. My cat is being so adventurous right now. I don't know if she's been making noise that the mic's been picking up, but I muted there for a minute, and the moment I muted it, she started knocking stuff over again. She's just stomping around right now. Ellender, far side, sending that one up. Good reach there. Good read by Cincinnati. Uh-oh. You know, at my old job years ago, we used to do a football poll every week during the NFL season. Being in Pittsburgh, we're all Steelers fans. And anytime we put Cincinnati Bengals down, ooh, it was put down as the Cincinnati Bungles. Because they bungle it. It's not funny. Yes, Hazel the cat. Silly hazelnut. I think I've been to Cincy once. Just once though. Unless that was Cleveland. They're basically the same thing, right? J-Train sending that one up, trying to get it over there to Undarb, tracking that one down. Can't quite reach it. Botaside comes out the challenge. Was looking for that setup there, the Cincinnati guy. That would have been a really good setup had it been on the mark. So it was the right decision, I think. Cincinnati guy gets it back. Good pass, good setup there to J-Train. J-Train, though, going to get stunned out by Chain. Is that Chaney? If I'm saying his name wrong, is that supposed to be Chaney? Someone in the chat, let me know. Or is it Shane? Oh my goodness, is that Shane? Undarb, sending it in. So I have been saying it right? Chain? Okay. Loretta Wolf, what is that link? This one all the way down. Opportunity? No. Cincinnati guy gonna get that, send it away. And Undarb picking it up, looking to send it out, but no, that'll be the end of round 2. We're going to round 3. Monkey. So I gotta put these scores in right quick. So there you go. After 2, why did that not go? It says 13. Why isn't that showing? There it is. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Sometimes OBS is funny. What do you mean, what Dimwi? Talking about what the link that Honey Badgers throw.exe that linked, and I was concerned. I didn't click on it because I'm concerned, but I wouldn't expect you to be putting out anything sketch. As there we go. And it just linked itself. I believe you. I believe that that's what happened. It was just, you know, it stood out. But yeah, we're gonna get a round 3 in this one. Was not expecting that. Also, keeping an eye on this tooth. The reason I haven't been, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Let's not make this a good thing because someone will do that. So let's not. Okay, guys. I understand it's funny, but it's actually kind of dangerous. So let's not. Okay, from this point on, timeouts are coming. Literally. Too fresh. That may not actually be accurate. I've noticed the placement numbers have been lagging a little bit lately. You notice our MMRs are identical. Well, they're rounded identical. So. And I just got word, Subtlety. So much for Subtlety will be running the stream moving at some point moving forward. And we do have a pause at the moment. Not sure the exact situation. Of course, somebody did drop out, but we you know, we do have that 5-minute leeway here in between rounds. Echo Fallen. I was referring to the fake links above the fake.exes. Because those are yeah, because you guys are doing it as a joke now, but somebody might actually do that maliciously, acting like they're part of the joke, and then a whole bunch of people thinking it's part of the joke click it, and then we have an issue. So yeah, let's not make that a meme, because as funny as it might be, it's potentially dangerous. Because if we make it a meme, people just do it as a meme, someone takes advantage of that. We don't want that happening. I appreciate the understanding. I am not here to ruin anybody's fun. You guys are awesome. This is a great game. Despite the challenges, it's still a good game. That third player has returned, but we are still in the pause. So, and they do have that 5 minutes for literally any reason. So. In between rounds, well, it depends on the purpose. In between rounds, it's 5 minutes, unless you are searching for a substitute, in which case you can push it to 15, but it has to be specifically because you need to find a substitute, and you need that extra time. You get that little leeway. But you can take a 5-minute timeout in between rounds for literally any reason, and the reason for that is because we don't have the option to set it for longer than a minute. And without the option, you know, we can't even be certain whether or not we would want it to be longer than a minute. But since we don't have the option, we give the teams the option to extend it to 5, if for literally any reason. So if you just need a breather, I always use a story. One time during a Nova game, I got a little heated, not at my team, you know, but you know, sometimes in competition you get a little out of sorts, and Venom was like, all right, we're gonna take the 5, and just to breathe, I literally took my headset off and walked outside in the middle of the game, just to breathe, just so I can fresh air, get out of the environment, calm myself down, don't let it get to my head. Went back. I don't think we might have run the next round, but lost the game. I don't remember. I like to think we won, but you know, it's because I'm biased. So yeah, still in that timeout pattern. I'm gonna turn to the chat, see what everybody's up to. Bird Friend still here. Retier. Too Fresh. Unsound Dash. Little Red. Nova Lux. Tom Wet Toes. Am I on a team? No. I was once on a team. I do miss playing competitively. I also miss being much better at the game. Because since I stopped playing competitively at that level and been putting so much more time into casting and modding, I don't grind like I used to. So a lot of that skill is rustier. Either that or, you know, everyone around me just got that much better. But I like to think, excuse me, it's a lack of grinding. As we are starting to push a little long. Bird Friend popping in. I am not Monkey at Echo anymore. I can still, you know, I can still hang. If I can play my position, defense, goalie, you know what I mean? If I can slot into your team playing in that position, I can hang. But only if I'm playing specifically in that position. Otherwise, it's gonna be hit or miss. And when I say hang, I mean I can hang, but you know, I'm not gonna be winning any championships. Thank you, Fresh. I do remember Bob Kerman. I do remember. Is that we may be sub-searching at the moment. I'm not sure. If anybody from Dreadnought is in the chat and can fill us in. Because right now, Honey Badgers has a fourth. Bird Friend has joined. It would be unfortunate to see, but we might end up seeing 4v3 to end this one. I'm not sure. But moments like these, we do ask that you keep the casters informed. You know, you don't have to have a conversation and big explanation. You just let them know the reason for a delay. So we're not, you know, on cast guessing. And it looks like Novus. So we were waiting for a substitute. Novus, who was originally going to sub for Honey Badgers, is now on Dreadnought as Bird Friend is in for Honey Badgers. So round 3 is going to be finished 4v4. Interesting turn of events. Teams have unpaused, so we should get back into the proper intermission here. Not sure how much time is left on that intermission. We should see in a moment. And it looks like there was no time left on that intermission, so we're getting right back into it. Round 3. Finishing off 4v4. Movie Honey Badgers getting that headbutt, sending it in. Novus on the back line, sending it right back out. This one, where did the disc go? I completely lost track of it there. There it is, far side. Bird Friend with it. Bird Friend, of course, was in the chat with us for a good, for the beginning of this game. Novus stuffing Bird Friend. Looking at this 1v1, bringing it in off the backboard. Good stop. Undarb. That was a shot off the cone. He read that beautifully. A lander sending that one in. Trying to get it over to Novus. Novus does track it down. Sending this one over, looking for chain. And recovered by a lander. Able to send that one in for the 2. And that is our first goal of round 3. Mini map looks scuffed. Let me check it once that, no, that's just a new design there. For if you, you can send stickers through, I believe, unless it just doesn't work for me, which is possible, but it should work. If you click on the screen itself, the Twitch stream screen, there's a couple options there. One for front row and one for stream stickers or something like that. And you can send stickers through, and that's where they show is along the mini map there. It's a slight redesign. Still in possession here, Dreadnought currently up by 2. Sending it across. Novus not able to handle that one. Birdfriend picking it up. Good clear. Is going to get out. Good chain there from Honey Badgers. Track this one down. Undarb taking the shot. The ding. But a lot of time here to get that one in. And that's the second goal of round 3 here. 2 points to Honey Badgers. Going to tie this one up. Just over 2 minutes in. Well, Fresh, Birdfriend is a rostered member here of Honey Badgers. Elander gonna send that one in. Novus there to pick it up. Good back pass there to Elander. Elander sending it back up to Novus. Looking to send in the shot. He does. Nice play. I see 7 minutes ago I got to hydrate, and right now I need to hydrate, so I'm going to use that hydrate. Thank you, Xeranin. Picked up there by Birdfriend. Walking it in. Putting on the brakes. There's so many things I wanted to say there. That was awesome. That was awesome. Whoops. Right to pass. Gonna find Cincinnati guy. It's gonna get back through. Good chain there. Undarb, far side, has J-Train stunning out the goalie, and that's an easy 2 there. They're gonna take their first lead here in round 3. 6-4 in favor of Honey Badgers. So it'll be Dreadnought with his shouts advantage. Quick pass there to Chain, left side 2. Boarding it further down, gonna make its way into the bubble there. Picked up now by Undarb. Undarb sending it out. Chain tried to intercept, wasn't able to get there. J-Train with it. J-Train slowing it down. Sending it up. Passer not quite on. Picking it back up. Under assault there by Novus. Novus not trying to pick that up. Does get there. Sending it out. Not quite out, actually. Far side trap. Picked up by Undarb. Undarb sending it up. Gonna hit Birdfriend. Birdfriend wants to take that shot, but Novus stunning her out. And they're gonna send that one out on that chain, but that bounce is not favorable. Novus recovers. Does get a good clear on that one. It's all the way out and down. Both teams trying to get their chains together. Chase after this one. And a couple of players jostling for that one, but J-Train coming away with it. And does get it cleared once again. And that's a good chain there from Honey Badgers. Open goal. They've got it. 4-point lead. I said Jocelyn, as in like jostling, like fighting over. Some activity there. Good stop there by Undarb. Excuse me, I keep feeling like I have to cough. Picked up by Novus. Stolen there by Undarb. Shot there, high angle. Hits the post. That one does get cleared out by Novus, I do believe. This one is all the way down. Taken out by J Train. Looking to clear that one out. Still feel like I need to cough. Come on, throat. Novus with the far side. Trying to send that one to the back line. Does get to a Bada side, sending that one further in. But nobody in that lane. Cincinnati guy looking to clear it. Gonna end up on the ceiling. Good slap there by J Train. But into the hands of Bada side. Bada side gonna send that one back in. Undarb with it. Undarb forwarding it up. Bada side slapping it away. No, this so more of this jockeying back and forth. So round 3, still very contested, as contested as round 2. That first round was just a fluke there for Dreadnought. They just needed a minute, and sometimes that happens. Historically, Kangaroo is known as the reverse sweep kings because they always had this tendency to lose the first round and then win the next 2. They don't do that as often as they used to, but they always needed that first round to adjust to the team they were playing. That was a shot there. Kitten, what are you doing? That one's cleared out. Good chain there, almost picked up by Birdfriend. J Train sending that one up there to Undarb. Undarb sending it across to J Train. In Undarb's name, I keep wanting to ask if he's related to Darby and his Birdfriend. What a setup! Undarb setting it to Birdfriend. Birdfriend just bringing it in. That was a beautiful goal. They're up by 6 here. Yeah, is Undarb any relation to Darbian? The Mario, the famous Mario speedrunner. Probably not. That would be pretty cool. As we do get a timeout here. Looks like a player dropped out, so this is a technical here from Dreadnought. And we unfortunately pushing up on that Joker game we're going to be getting to. Joker versus Project Mayhem. It's supposed to start in about 12 minutes. Now we have a... So Novus is getting swapped out. And just to make sure we're all aware... Well... Yeah, we are at a timeout. I will pull up. I should have started the music actually a while ago because I love the music and I have my monitors on, so I get to hear it. Okay, cool. There we go. A Galvin coming in and Air coming in as well. Oh, he used to be Redarb, so he... Okay, that's actually funny. That is actually kind of funny. Not funny in, like, it's funny he had to change his name because everyone said it wrong, but how he changing it to Undarb is quite funny. I like that a lot. I really like that. I hope I don't forget it, because that's entertaining. As we are unpausing here, we are going to get into the last minute and a half here of round 3. As Dreadnought is looking to mount that comeback here, bringing in that roster. Lander sending that one over to Air. Air sending it up. Gonna hit Chain. Chain stunned out there by J Train, and J Train gonna get that one cleared out. They're gonna chase after this one. Air picking it up on defense here. Minute 8 to go. Air clearing that out. Right in the hands there of Undarb. 1 minute. 2 goals. Both have to be 3s. or 3 goals, but I don't know if we have the... well, we kind of do, but they have to score one of those 2s right now. Air sending that one up right there in the hands of Cincinnati guy. Cincinnati guy sending it in. Leafy bounces. Air gets her first, stunned out. Chain with it, stunned out. J-Train has it, far side. J-Train sending it on back to Birdfred, and they're just going to let this run clock, the clock run out, excuse me. Undarb sending it down to J-Train. J-Train sending it back to Undarb. Undarb sitting in the shop and picked up there by Air, and Air trying to send that one out. Maybe a tracking error, potentially. A Joker Train for a moment. Some mock Joker Train. Air gonna send that one in. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Honey Badgers are gonna take this one. And there you go. Round 2, 10-4 in favor of Honey Badgers. Oop. And so we're not actually gonna be hanging out for too long because we do have to move on now to the game that started an hour after this one. Starting an hour after this one in 8 minutes. So all right, you got your stats on the board there. Honey Badgers will take it in 3. And yeah, so thank you very much for joining me. I'm gonna end the stream after this one, as So Much for Subtlety will be picking up the cams for the next. So don't go anywhere. We will be back very, very soon. And smooth riding. I did say that yesterday. I will be saying it again tonight. You're right. So here are your credits for this one. I've been SirDimwi. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.